can you actually trust yourself? The reality is you cannot trust yourself. We think that we are the source of wisdom. We think that we are going to be able to give ourselves the best advice because obviously we know ourselves the best. But the reality is that we lie to ourselves so often. And I want to share a passage and a couple of passages here from Proverbs. We're going to look at Proverbs 28:26. Whoever trusts in his own mind is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom will be delivered. Think about that. We cannot trust ourselves. We say, I should do this or I will do this, and then we don't follow through. And the reality is that most of the time, if you're trying to make changes in your life, you are not going to be able to listen to the same voice that got you in the predicament that you're in. You cannot trust your own counsel, right? We see this from Proverbs 12:15. The way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice. And again, Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. So don't be a fool. Don't despise wisdom and instruction. Surround yourself with people that are going to pour into you, that are going to build you up, and are going to tell you the truth, even if that truth feels uncomfortable. A lot of the times we want to hear what we want to hear, but guess what? What you want to hear isn't necessarily what's going to get you where you want to be. So do you want to hear what you want to hear, or do you want to be where you want to be? Do you want to be who you hope and desire to be? So this is just something to think about as you're working on your fitness goals, as you're working on improving your relationship with the Lord. Surround yourself with people that are going to call you out, that are going to push you and challenge you and not let you stay where you are. So I think about this in terms of pruning our relationships. So think about some relationships that you need to cut out of your life. There's a lot of Proverbs as well about the folly of listening to the advice of fools. Think about the relationships you need to cut out. These would be people that want you to fail, or the people that want you to succeed as long as you do it their way. These are relationships that are in it for themselves. They do not actually care about you, your well-being, or your relationship with the Lord. Think about the relationships you need to limit. These are people that communicate support, but they don't show up. Right? They say they're there for you, but then they're not actually there for you. A wise counsel shows up in the hardest moments. They're not a fair weather friend. You also need to limit the people who tell you what they think you want to hear. The yes men, the people who are going to just butter you up. They do not actually care if you succeed and thrive. And then think about the relationships that you need to embrace. These are the people who want you to succeed and are actively willing and available to help you get there. Willing and available, meaning they are going to show up and they are going to joyfully support you. These are the people that are going to tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Coaches, mentors, close friends, people that call you out and lead you to becoming better. These are the relationships we need to embrace, and this is what it looks like to take wise counsel. So go be holy, be fit, and crush your Tuesday.